So in this next video, what I'm going to do is create a texture for the building wall. I'm going to create custom texture in Photoshop, width of 16 and 16, and create that. And what I'm going to do is basically create some kind of brick texture. So lay I think across like that. Always rotate it. So I'm going to look at here, the background. I'll create a new layer and going like the rectangle in G2. So this corner, create like that. Like that. And what I'll do is select the color for the background. So on that gray, I just click on that to replace background with that gray. Control delete, paste that color in the layer we have. So what I want to do next is work with that color selection. Still under that, I'll just select that, drag it to the side, control delete, side, control delete, side, control delete. And what we can do now is I can down here create another shorter one, or rather than doing that, I'll still work with the last line. I'll bring that below. Change the background color. This time I could go with a lighter gray. That seems to be the same gray. I could come here like something lighter and then click on that background color. Control delete and then drag this one. You guys will help you out here. Delete. Delete. We'll try to get the sizing right. I'm just eyeing it here. You guys should be using guide, which will allow me to draw lines and stuff. Yeah. But so based on this, what I'll do now is I think I'm not sure that's properly placed, so I'm gonna just delete that, bring that properly up, and just go undo, select tool, drag that in again. Choose a line to press Ctrl delete. I think it's had the wrong selection again. Same layer, Ctrl delete, that goes in. The next thing I want to do is duplicate this and then use that to lay out the rest of the layer. I'm just going to select the marquee tool, then come down here for J to duplicate layer. And then what I'll do is I'll simply drag down and space it. Use the arrow keys to bring that down. Just adjust about the same size. I'll drag that down again. I'll use the arrow key to bring down this bit of the side. Now stop join these two layers, Ctrl E, duplicate the layer again, then select that down. And then also make sure this um, texture actually wraps, so it won't create half of the uh, texture here, half the full stuff. What I'll probably do is probably expand this, uh, match the two layers. E. Now, so select this, hold my shift key, try to drag that down point. But it's like this bit here. But looking too good. Let me do that again. Probably need to reduce the size of the page itself. So I'll probably use this. Select the layer. Use marquee tool. Select and get that same size. Bring that some about square. I'll just do that. And press Ctrl J or use the crop tool. Press enter. Just go work with this. So this looks more like a wrapping texture, basically. So I'm just going to export this, create a normal of this. Can't remember how to work about the normal here, so I'll probably use Krita for that purpose. So like filter an edge detection, like using this normal. So I use this Y for this, I get to change this mixture borders between the equal breaks seems to rise up. For the minus Y, click on OK. Save this up and Photoshop and Creator. What we want to do is modify this texture to use that same texture. So I'm just going to drag, just create a folder here building. Just going to drag the textures in, drag the texture in the building. So what the texture looks like. I'll go back to the page. So what we want to do is link up the texture here to replace this texture on the building. So I'll press Ctrl B and go down to where we loaded the exhibition. So all we want to do is probably use the texture loader we've used somewhere before. So I'll just search for that code, texture loader. So we use texture loader here. Like since we're gonna load our video at normal, just copy this. And I'll go down to load model. I'll probably paste that code here. So I'll just put something there to indicate the code. So what we want to do really is create a new material for the wall. Should that so close it. Okay. We'll come back to this code in a few minutes. So what I'll do first is to create a material for the building. Let's name it building material. So once I name it building material, I don't want it transferred or using opacity. I will put here value of gray, say 55555. The first initial 0 from there. Then we're going to use this building material. But then to search for building material, we'll need to go object here. So I'm going to look for this. And one thing you'll notice is that I've made a change to this code here. So instead of using a list of objects, I'm now using a dictionary. Okay. Check the name of the incoming mesh element. One, so name, building. I think that's the name. And go back up here and check that name building. Yeah. So if it's building, then we're going to change the name. It's already suggested. So what we want to do first, so you can see how this is. We control log the model. I'm going to go to F12 and we see what it looks like. So it's complaining about repeat B. So that's because we haven't set a value for repeat B within this code here. I'm just going to put repeat B, copy that, and put value here, put a value here, or instead. That should give us a problem. shouldn't give an error any longer. So we can go back to yeah, so it's the error is gonna clear once we done it because it's complete now complete of 0. So if you go down here, we'll say control log, and that's what we're printing out. So it has a child which has a mesh, a single mesh, and the name of the mesh is building 001. So if it model dot children now actually build print out the mesh itself, the building. So this is what we're going to use to change the material. Just going to remove this, the material, building material. So it's supposed to change the material of the building now. Yes, so it changes it to different color. So we don't so use building material here. So let's look at where we've created material. Up here. So we're gonna place values in here and in here as well. So what you see is that it's actually replicating what we have for the raw material. But we don't want that actually. We want to use the new material just created. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, I'm gonna sort of reduce all this code. Just copy this and use that to replace the loader one and delete all this. Leave repeat V and same thing for the second one as well. All that, place new to loader load. It creates an object and then calls the load function for that object. So we want to change the value and calls the load function on that object. So we're going to change the object itself. So we'll use building slash, and we need to look at name of the texture cell building for O1 PNG wall O1 normal. It's going to be wall O1 PNG. I'm just going to copy this to normal, paste that, normal. And then once you see that it's going to load the texture we had before, doing the normal, so, which we don't want really. So if we would rotate that, and I could actually do that in three.js. All you need to do is comment to the texture location, equals, now it's in radians, so you need to use in JavaScript, the pi divided by 2. I give 0 rotation for the first texture, and you simply can copy that, paste under the normal one, and then you have the texture now rotated around. I'm not sure I'm liking the way it's showing. Very clear thing. So I think I'd rather just go to texture and rotate it. So this is what the textures look like when they rotate it. It's going to be vertical. I'm just going to go down to. So in Photoshop, what I'll simply do is to select the move tool there, just select it and come to the corner here. Hold the shift key just to rotate that. Fine. So I'll just say I can see that there's a gap between both sides. I think if we combine two gaps forms a video, so I think that's fine. I'll just export that in visual. Since I used Krita to create a normal map, I'm just going to use Krita once again to create the map. That's on the computer, edge detection, height to normal. Then we change this to -y, and then click on OK, save, export that. I'll simply just replace this. I'm just gonna go into folder. Just 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 nice, nice. Now the this textures will go back as a code and remove that rotation line. Now press N just to press click. I'll cancel this. Let's replace this with something. Place something here and go refresh the tab screen. Now we have it. The texture actually looking a bit better. So what I'll do now is increase the texture value. I've done a 10 here, but that's gonna affect this repeat value here. Going to change that, so let's do it red. Then we have something like this. This is funny actually, but the variation actually makes a lot of difference. The points that we actually have in texture that we okay, so now I could probably change the color of the texture itself. So we 33333. Yeah, that's a bit better actually. It's matched brown. So but what you realize that we're gonna have say some other texture inside. Actually inside we're gonna have a replacement because we have a single wall. If we had two walls, one on the inside, one on the outside, we will have different textures. But from the outside looks great. The inside looks interesting, but we're probably gonna keep it that way. What's important that we're actually having these reflections on our reflections. It's just based on creating texture from. Next video, what we'll do is we'll put this in VR and try to see if we can explore it before we start putting other things in there. So see you there. Cheers. Bye.